Let us welcome the fifth speaker. The fifth speaker is Miss Erika Nakamura from St. Paul's University. She will deliver her speech under the title, Courage to Acknowledge. Courage to Acknowledge. Miss Nakamura, please come up to the stage and set a clock forward.
Thank you, Master of Ceremony and honorable judges and questioner. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Mom, why did you give birth to me? You only loved Erika. It would be great if I die. My sister shouted and scratched my mother and me. My mother said, I love you. You're my reason for living. However, this word didn't get to her heart. You're a liar. Don't be close to me. Then she closed her room so viciously. She didn't go to school for 3 years and resorted to violence every day. Therefore, our bodies are always covered with cuts and bruises. Even in summer, I wore long-sleeved cardigan. What do you think about this situation? You may think it's a fierce fight or the period of rebelliousness. However, it was caused by mental diseases. Nowadays, there are lots of parents who have children with mental disease. According to the Cabinet Office, 1 out of 100 children has some kinds of mental diseases. This is a quite huge number. Your family, your future children are not an exception. Mental diseases are complex. There are cases in which some kinds of diseases pile up and appear. So today I use mental disease, not using a specific name of the diseases. Generally speaking, it is too difficult to acknowledge children's mental diseases for their parents. Then I have a question. If your family members are diagnosed with mental disease, what would you do? You may not acknowledge this situation, and finally, you will miss the symptom of diseases. So today, I'd like to talk about the way to acknowledge children's mental diseases. Many of you may think it's not your business because you don't have children yet. However, acknowledging this disease is quite hard and needs lots of time. It will be too late to solve it after it happens. Therefore, you should prepare for the troubles from now. If we miss the symptom of mental diseases, their disease will get worse. According to All Japan Counseling Council, the result of person's mental disease may cause violence or school refusal. In the worst case, they may cause social problems like crimes or educational gaps. An example could be a murder case in Sasebo in 2014. The 16-year-old teen killed her friend. The murder suspect's symptoms appeared since she was an elementary school student. Therefore, not having accurate treatment under doctors is quite dangerous. The reason many children suffer from mental disease is that not only children, but also their parents cannot acknowledge the disease and they do not see a doctor. The World Health Organization announced that 66% of people do not go there even if they have mental diseases. Moreover, the system to support mentally diseased children is still poor. School health examination puts emphasis on physical condition, so children have to go to school counseling to check their mental condition by themselves. People cannot find that fact, So still a lot of children suffer from mental diseases. For that reason, we, families, have to find the mental disease of children by ourselves. The thing you have to do to save your family is to have courage to suspect that your children may have mental diseases if you feel something wrong. Today, I will tell you 2 points to suspect mental diseases. It is expression and words. As for expression, when children suffer from mental diseases, we might not often see their smiles, but rather they may show their troubled or darkened face. Mental disease unsettle their minds, so they sometimes show those faces. And as for words, mentally diseased children sometimes break out into violent languages or negative words like, "You better be that," or "I'm an unnecessary child." Children can't express their anxiety or suffering, and those feelings appear from their words. Kanagawa Prefecture said that these features are the easy way to find the differences from the usual for us. After you suspect mental diseases, you should decide whether to go to the hospital, counseling, and get advice to cure the diseases or not. However, it is difficult to choose either side. So, I suggest you should consult on the phone. The Ministry of Health, Labour and Welfare have consulting services. You can get information at hospital near your house or advice about the way of making better relationship with mentally diseased children. You can call it anytime because it's handled 24 hours a day. So now, you have a pen and paper. From now, I will read out the number of consulting services. So please take notes carefully. It is 0120-279-338. This action will give you courage to save your family. My sister firstly refused to go to the hospital because she also couldn't acknowledge her disease. Thus, my mother and I called the consulting service and went counseling first, then got advice about the way to deal with my sister. She couldn't get over that well, so we tried to listen to her and talk with each other so that we could give much love to her. It took us a long time, but finally she could acknowledge her disease. Now, my sister goes to school once a week and makes some friends. Mother Teresa once said, "Have courage to acknowledge hardship." Mental disease is one hardship for us, and also it is tough to have it. However, the world where children can live without suffering is waiting by acknowledging the diseases. Ladies and gentlemen, have courage to acknowledge. Thank you for listening.